everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to my page. This is Nurse Eva again, and for today's video, this is going to be informative again because I'll be sharing my visa application experience with Australian Embassy. And before I proceed, guys, like I always said to my previous video, before I plan to travel somewhere, I always do a research. Okay, what are the things that I need and what exactly the type of visa that I need in order to travel to this certain place. So this is what I did the past 2 weeks. So I did some research, okay, because we're going to Australia soon. So I was checking online. I went to the website of Australian government and clicked the visa section. And I just put my passport there and it gave me options. So what type of visa that I should apply for. And then before I started my application, I had to ring the embassy as well, just to make sure that I'm processing the correct visa. So I applied for Visitor Visa Subclass 600, guys. And just to let you know, and not to confuse yourself, so we have the so-called electronic visa or e-visa that you can also process online. And the decision is very quick and it's free. And you don't need supporting documents to apply for this type of visa. So this is electronic visa. Unfortunately, I'm still not eligible for it because I'm still a Filipino passport holder. So that's why I applied for Visitor Visa, which is subclass 600. And anyway, so after talking to the staff and the Australian Embassy, so I had to lodge the application online because he instructed me to go to EMI website and create an EMI account. So which I did. So it's very easy. So you just go to the Australian government website, and when you click the visa section and when you enter your passport details, like your type of passport, if you have a Philippines passport, so that will give you the option to what type of visa that you will apply. And then you'll be routed to the EMI website where you create your account. And then once you already created your account, you can lodge an application. So I applied for Visitor Visa Subclass 600. So I had to complete 13 pages. It's questionnaire like you always do when you apply for a visa. So you need to put your travel document details, your passport, and the visa that you're currently holding. And you also need to declare your health history, your character, your visa history. So all of those questions, guys, will be asked. And then what's the purpose of your travel going to Australia? Are you organizing any itinerary or are you visiting family? So if you're visiting family, it will ask for the details of your family member in Australia, like the name, the address, the phone number, and the email address. So those are the things that you need to take note as well. And after all completing the questionnaires, so you'll be routed to the page where you need to submit all your documents. The necessary or the required documents will be your passport. That's number one. And then for the supporting documents that will facilitate the process of your application so that they don't have to get back to you and send you an email like we need this certain documents. So you need to have your proof of funds. You need to provide your at least 3 months bank statement and make sure that you have enough money in your bank account that will cover the trip that you're planning. And aside from that, you also need to provide proof of your employment. So I did submit my 3 months payslip, and I also got a letter from my employer that I'm a staff nurse here in Ireland and I have a contract and I'm a permanent staff nurse, and I currently took a leave for this trip. And then I'll be coming back to continue my work. So just that kind of letter, just as a proof that you won't be staying in Australia for a long time. And I also submitted the proof of my visa stamps and my visa history. So I already applied a lot of visas and luckily not one of them were denied. So I submitted all of that as a proof. They have no records of any illegalities or any crime, or everything was okay in my previous trips. And aside from that, I also uploaded my marriage certificate since my husband is an Australian citizen. So I just thought that would help as well to expedite the process. And what else did I submit? Yeah, I also submitted my nursing registration here in Ireland, that I'm a nurse here in this country. So that's it really. And once you complete all the documents, you attach them. So I attach PDF files. It's easier because they have limited size of the file, so you just have to take note of that. It should not exceed 5 megabyte, so just make sure that your file size is not very big. Anyway, if you upload a file and it's exceeding 5 MB, so that file won't be attached, so you will get an error. And that's what I did first, because I have a lot of visas and exit SAMs, and I put it first in one file. Like I scanned them in one file, and then it won't accept because it's really large file. So I had to divide them into 3 files. And after that, guys, once you already attach all your documents, so you'll be routed to the payment page. So by the way, the fee for Subclass 600 is 190 Australian dollars. And after completing the payment, you receive a confirmation email that they have accepted the application. So that's what I did. And then a few minutes after, I also received a letter that the visa application is granted. So I was given a year of multiple entries, visitor visa in Australia, and I'm really delighted. And that's it. That's how quick the process was. As long as you have all the documents needed, it's very important. So make sure that before you apply for a visa, like what I've said to you, do your research and then gather all the documents needed, and then you can start launching the application if it can be done online. Alright guys, so I hope you learned something from today, and if you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section below. Alright, have a good day, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye!